Hello everyone. In this video we're going to very quickly, hopefully, just look at how we can set an IP address for the machine that we're working on. So on the computer that you're working on, whether it's a laptop or PC, it's important that we set a similar IP address that's within the same range as the device that we're trying to communicate to. And this maybe isn't something that I did in one of the last few videos. Um, so what you want to do on your device, you'll search for network settings. Okay. So if you go into your network settings, or you can go through your control panel, you'll see I've got some settings for my Wi-Fi and my Ethernet. Now this is a Windows 10 laptop. It may look slightly different depending um, on the operating system you're running, but essentially I want to go into my Ethernet options. That's where my Ethernet port is, and I need to change my adapter options. Okay. Now I have on this computer, on this laptop, I have an Ethernet port, so that's automatically set up for me. A lot of modern laptops now actually don't have an Ethernet port, but you can still use a USB to Ethernet converter, and when you plug that in, that'll give you a kind of virtual Ethernet port, and you should have another option to change the adapter options. Okay, but essentially what I want to do is I want to change the adapter options. So again, this shows me all the kind of adapters I have. I'll go into my Ethernet, I'll right click on it, go into properties, and I want to look at the Internet Protocol version 4, so the TCP/IP version 4. I want to go into its properties, and usually you will have it set to IP address obtained automatically, but we want to set it to a range that is similar to the device that I'm working with, okay, with the same subnet mask. So if I just, oops, lost it there. So if I look at this and I go into my PLC, and I just go into my device and the Ethernet ports, my PLC is set to the address 172.2.9.4.3, and then it's 177. Okay, if you look at this, 172.2.9.4.3, 100. So they just need to be similar, not the exact same. Okay, and you don't want it to conflict with any other number or IP address that's already used in your network. Now, because I'm just going directly from my PLC to this computer, once it's just not 177, it's all good, but I still need to have these digits the same so that it's in the same network range. And I also need to have the same subnet mask, which you can see is the same. So once that's set up, you just click OK, close it, and then that should see your device along the network because they're both in the same range. So that's important for when you're communicating to your PLC, but also if you're using the software UA Expert as well. We need to have our device set up in that range.